show day. 6 a.m. right now, Saturday morning. Got a little bit of sleep last night. I never really sleep the night before a show, like no matter how hard I try. I just always just lay there, do a lot of thinking. My mind just doesn't seem to shut off. I'm ready, I feel good this morning. You know I gotta get a little bit more food in, but I'm ready to go, just gotta eat now. Every morning, you know, during prep, we have coffee. So we just keep everything the same on show day. Get to start the morning off with some coffee. Just starting a little bit earlier than normal, but hey, it's fine. We get this coffee in, get the food in. We'll go get tan this morning, get our makeup done. That's one of the things I've been doing this year for the shows, so I'll get my makeup done as well. You guys are good to see that process. Don't talk shit, guys. Get your makeup done for shows. It does help. Coach is happy with the way we're looking right now, so it's a good thing. You know, we're looking on point right now. You know, just like no matter how many times you do this, you always somewhat get in your head, you know, especially on show days, because you just want to bring your best, look. You know, sometimes we put a little bit of unnecessary pressure on ourselves. Yeah, I'm feeling good, man. I think this is going to be a really good one. Okay, so they have so we're gonna wait on the food now. Got a breakfast sandwich for my boy Evan right here behind the camera. Got to make sure he's well fueled up. Got my mom breakfast sandwich, start the day off with. Good morning. So on show days, I never really have too much protein. It's just not needed. Don't want to take up too much space in the stomach. So I'm just gonna do 3 ounces of turkey here. And then the rest is just gonna be carbs and fats. Got to get my greens in. Every morning, fruits and greens. Meal 1 about to go down. All about consistency, you know, just doing what you always do. So right now we got 3 ounces of turkey, 250 grams of rice. Yeah, just stuff that I have every day. I'm making a mess right now, I'm rushing, but it's okay. I got my almond butter mixed in here as well. Just makes it a lot easier, eat it all together. Yep, gotta get meal 1 in and see if we can fill this body up, bring it to life all the way. So I've got a couple meals ready to go right now. I got another turkey and rice meal on standby. And I got some cream of rice. This is the Flavor Gang Bolo Gains with some peanut butter on it. These will be on standby right here. Just never know how long you're gonna be waiting around until we go on stage for prejudging. I'll for sure have one of these. Just depends on how my body's looking in about an hour or so. And depending on what I need to do is the direction I'll go. But we're prepared with the food right now. Morning, top of the morning. We headed to go get the tan done now, man. It's 8 a.m. They're waiting on me. Liquid sun rays, gotta get that gold and bronze color. I'm feeling good, got some food in me, coffee. I'm excited, man, I'm excited. This is the big day, this is what we worked all year for. Right now, it's just making sure I'm fully carb loaded, making sure we got enough glycogen in the muscle, and then really wanting to make sure I keep my waistline tight, keep the stomach tight. So I don't want to push in too much food. We did a good job of loading up the last 4 days on carbs and fats. So now it's just making sure to have enough in there to get a good pump before we go on stage. So it's gonna be the biggest thing, is making sure I get a really good pump. I gotta have a good full chest on stage. That is one of my weaker body parts, and I know that, I'm aware of it. And that's some of the feedback from the judges, to bring the chest up to match some of the fullness that some of these guys are gonna be bringing through the chest, man. It's just so massive. So I definitely got my pump enhancer from Clinical Labs, non-stem pump enhancer. And that always gives me a really good pump. So we gotta get back there. I got my resistance bands with me. I think they'll have some weights back there for us at this show. That's the good thing about it.
A whole weight set.
Yeah, so that's the good thing about being at the Olympia, is they actually have like a full weight set up for you. It's like we can get a real workout in back there. But I never want to do too much before I go on stage anyways, because I don't want to stress the body out. So I'll do enough to get a good pump up, get the chest filled up a little bit. Pump the back up a little bit, get those lats nice and full, get the upper back a little full, and then it's just time to go out and perform, man. You know, that's the part that I do best. It's going out and posing, performing, doing my thing, you know, staying calm, staying relaxed. I got to make sure I do that. Practice my grounding techniques, man, before I go on stage. Just making sure that I'm calm, relaxed, in the moment, making sure all my senses are there. Ready to get this war paint put on right now. That's what we call it, tan. You know, we call it the war paint. See everything pop once you get that color put on all the way. So far, so good though. You know, the last night's coat, the base coat was really good. It set in really well overnight. Now we're just gonna get that final touch up, and then we get the makeup done, make the face look all smooth and even, make me look all pretty. Let's get it. Thank you. So, mine this morning, you know, just kind of woke up.
We are going to even out his face with a foundation that's going to match his tan, and that way we don't spray tan his face and make it, you know, it doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't look muddy or anything like that. This is giving it a clean look, and it's going to give it just a clean overall look on stage.
So a lot of guys don't actually know, but like it's okay to get your makeup done for shows, for competitions. Would you recommend doing makeup over getting the face sprayed?
I would highly recommend it, definitely, yes.
And why is that?
Because a lot of times when they're depleted and their skin is dry, it looks a little bit ashy or it becomes muddy on stage. So this is just going to even out their skin tone. It's going to give them a polished look on stage, and it's going to look professional.
Yeah.
Professional.
And so I actually just started doing this year. Lisa convinced me to do it at my win at St. Louis, and I could tell the difference right away. So now I'm hooked on it. Only for shows though. Only for shows.
Only for shows.
Couldn't see like all the bags in my eyes from being tired. My face didn't look all splotchy,
So try
muddy.
your face for me that way. So what I'm
All right, man. So, hey, time is now. Show day, baby. You know, I feel really good right now, man. I'm like, this is like the most calm I think I've ever been before a show, dude. Like, I'm ready. I feel like I got a good carb up, filled up pretty damn good. Tan's on point. You know, we got the dark sport board shorts on. Super dope. Ready to rock these up. Man, I'm ready, dude. Definitely think this is a really good look for me, dude. I'm excited about it. I'm ready to go out there and do the thing. And, you know, that's what I wanted to do, is just bring my best, and I think I'm doing that. And so I'm happy and I'm content with whatever happens. You know, at this point, it's like, hey, I pushed myself harder than I've ever done before. And, you know, wherever I land at right now, it's okay. You know, we get right back to work regardless, and we're going to look to make those improvements. I mean, next year is a new year, new season. I'm still 18 pounds under my men's physique weight cap that's going to be implemented right after this show. So I'm excited and looking forward to everything to come. But right now, it's showtime. We're going to go handle business. We're going to do the damn thing. Man, we just came off stage. We just wrapped up prejudging. Third call outs, middle of the third call out. I'm happy, you know, I feel like I brought my best look. I was happy with the look. You know, it is what it is as far as the results and where we were placed at. But, you know, like I said before this, I'm eager and I'm excited. I'm anxious to get back to work, man, and really just keep improving. That's what it is. You know, hey, it was a good show. The guys look great. I think we're right there in 17. I think I'm in the 17th spot right now. If there was a 17th ranking, I was dead center of the third call out. So, man, it's good. Man, it's a great group of guys here. And, I mean, look, we're on the Olympia stage, so can't be mad at it, man. It is what it is. But we're about to go walk around the expo right now. We're going to have a good time, interact with some people. And then we're going to get this tan washed off and get some good food in us. All right, what's up, guys? It's Sunday morning, and we have concluded the 2023 Mr. Olympia. So I ended up finishing in the middle of the third call out. I'm happy with the look. You know, I was very satisfied with it. I thought everything was on point. The fullness, the conditioning. Thought my tan looked great. I was happy with that. You know, I wanted to bring my best, and I feel like I did that. That's all I could do. And like I said, the rest is up to the judges, and we'll go from there. So just a recap of what I think of this show. I think a lot of guys look really good. Me personally, I think I was a bit surprised at how it went with the first call out. The winner, they 100% got that correct. Ryan Terry, outstanding. He looked great. He looked amazing. He was full. Conditioning was there. Posed with confidence. The best Ryan Terry that I've ever seen. And it's crazy because Ryan Terry's one of the guys that when I first started competing back in 2018, I was trying to figure out how do I do this? How do I do the men's physique thing, the posing and everything? I used to look at Ryan Terry's videos. You know, it's one of the first guys I was like subscribed to on YouTube. So I've actually told him this too. I told him last year, my first Olympia, I was talking to him about this, just let him know how much he actually motivated and inspired me on my journey. And so I used to watch Ryan Terry faithfully, and I didn't have a coach. So I was like learning as much as I could from pros and guys that were established, that were doing well. And Ryan Terry's one of those guys. And, this year I got to share the stage with him earlier this season at the Pittsburgh Pro, where he took second and I was third. Just had nothing but respect for Ryan Terry. He went back to work. He went back home, and he came back even better. And he's a true professional, class act, great guy. So, really happy for Ryan Terry. Brandon Hendrickson came back, took second place again this year. And, Brandon's a true professional, and he's shown a lot of maturity and growth, in victory and in defeat. And, conducted himself well. He gave his best effort, and he's okay with it. He respects the opinion of the judges as well. Now, the shocker was Aaron Banks, in my opinion, dropping to third place. Aaron being the defending champ and just competed in the show 4 weeks ago at Legion Sports Fest, it was like, I expected him, the defending champ, to come back and just be lights out. I was expecting to see, man, I know Aaron's going to bring it. I was just like, I know he's turned up. I was like, I'm expecting to see something crazy I've never seen before. And that wasn't really the case. But I guess it goes to show that, man, we're all human, and we all got to show up, and we all have to prepare ourselves for that one day, that one show, and you got to bring it. And it just goes to show how competitive and how tough this division really is. Because if you don't show up at your absolute best on any given day, you could lose or someone else can take it. But Aaron Banks finished third place as the defending champ. You had Emmanuel Hunter, my boy Emmanuel, move up into the top 5, finish 4th place. Emmanuel's been knocking on the door. He's been, having some great finishes at the Arnold Classic. Was 2nd place last year at the Arnold, 3rd place this year at the Arnold. I've went head to head with Emmanuel in a couple of shows, and he's gotten the better of me. Emmanuel's been making constant progress. One of those guys that's constantly been getting better, and he absolutely crushed his prep. I've been seeing his journey as he's been training with his coach up there in North Carolina, and he's been crushing it, man. I've told him this whole way, like, dude, I'm rooting for you. I see the changes that you're making, and you look great. And he got in that top 5. And this is a guy that I knew could be top 5. He's got crazy shape, small waist, crazy back. He's one of those guys that's going to be around for a bit. He's going to keep on progressing and getting better. 5th place, we had Diogo Montenegro out of Brazil. He was 3rd place in the world the last 2 years. This year, slipped a bit to 5th place. Still in the top 5. This is a guy that represents the men's physique division. Is a great representation of what the men's physique division is supposed to be, in my opinion. small waist, great taper, really clean look. He's a no bullshit, no nonsense type of guy. Really good professional, a nice guy. Um, Nothing bad to say about him. People criticize the midsection, but at the end of the day, besides that, what else can you say? He's got great balance. He's very symmetrical. He looks great. I don't think he was at his best yesterday. I'm seeing him better. Probably could have been a little bit fuller. And I think that would have helped make him look a little bit tighter as well. But still in the top five, you can't beat that. Then you had, I believe, Chiron. Chiron was a bit of a shocker for me. But first in sixth place, I believe, was Corey Morris. Let me make sure. I just want to confirm. I actually have the scorecards. I was looking at those just a minute ago when I got up. I just want to confirm. So on the scorecard here, Corey, who had a great year this year. I mean, when you talk about a guy who was probably the MVP this season, who had the best year during the season, Corey Morris, without a doubt. The guy won he won Battle of Texas. He won Charlotte Pro, Wasatch Warrior, and then he won the prestigious Pittsburgh Pro. I mean, 4 pro wins in the season, which is absolutely crazy. Was on a tear. And, it was a guy that we said, Corey Morris this year, who finished 8th a year ago, is a guy that could be in the top 5 this year. And Corey came, he brought it. He looked great. I believe that Corey was probably a tad bit better at Pittsburgh this year. And I think that's the look that he needed to bring here. But that's not to say anything negative. He still looked amazing, and it was a tough field. Chiron dropping to 7th was a shocker. After Chiron beat Aaron Banks at Legions, 4 weeks ago, I was one of the guys that was looking like, yo, that's one of the fucking craziest packages I've seen on the men's physique stage, and that will be hard to beat for anybody. And, what I had expected was for Chiron, with 4 weeks to improve from that point, was to just come in drier, sharper, harder, and just seal the deal, finally win his first Olympia. And I thought that was the guy that was coming in with the most momentum. But Chiron ended up with a 7th place finish. Don't think he was at his best. Think he could have been tighter. And I think, those guys will make those adjustments and he'll be back. He's been constantly in that top 8, top 7, for the last 5, 6 years or whatever. So, great job for Chiron. Now, we had the infamous return. The famous Jeremy Buendia, 4-time Olympia champ, made his return to the stage after 5 years off. And Jeremy was the first one called into the first call out. Congratulations to him. He finished 8th place. After 5 years off, man, to come back and insert yourself in this lineup, this field, with the level of competition right now, it's not a loss for him. 5 years away is a long time. And as the division has grown and transformed so much over the last 5 years, and he came back and he fit right in, and I expect to see him make improvements going forward now to really bring the look that the judges are wanting to see right now. I think he could have been better. I've seen the better Jeremy Buendia. I don't think that was his absolute best, but, great job to him. And you have Vitor Chavez move up from a year ago, who was 12th or 13th in the world, and he moved up to 9th place this year. Vitor Chavez is a guy, great shape, lots of muscle on that small frame, really round muscle bellies, and clean look. Vitor did great. He had great conditioning. And then in the top 10 was Jeremy Potvin, again, a familiar face, someone that's been a top 4 guy, top 3 guy, top 5, and there he was again, back at the Olympia in the top 10. Ryan Benson, who's my coach, is also his coach, and Ryan's had him in great shape, man. Jeremy Potvin looked absolutely amazing. So, good job to those guys, man. Overall, I think it was a great show. I think it was a really good day for the men's physique division. Lots of eyes were tuned in, man. It was a lot of excitement. I was happy to be a part of it, but now it's like, we're going to get the judges' feedback. He said the judges' feedback to me was to grow. And there was no specific area. He just said everywhere. I believe he just wants to see more muscle on my frame. I'm 6 feet tall. 199 pounds on check-in day for Olympia. Now that the new men's physique weight cap is going to be implemented moving forward, my weight cap is 217 pounds. So I'm 18 pounds under my weight cap. Now we're just going to try to pack on as much muscle as we can onto this frame. That's what we'll give them. If you want to see me grow, you want to see more muscle everywhere, that's what we'll bring. And now, you know, my mindset is a bit different. Now I know that I could push myself to a level, to a place that I've didn't think I could. And I know now I'll get those results that I need to get in order to be more successful. And so I'm really looking forward to, you know, the journey, the process, you know, just getting back to it. And I'm always looking for, like, what can I do to get better? What do I have to, I'm excited. You know, I'm about to move down here to sunny Florida in a week. I'll be a full-time resident in Tampa, Florida area. Super excited about that. Man, I'm looking forward to the future. This is everything. You know, honestly, yesterday was like, if you guys remember last year at the Olympia, I had this moment where I kind of was having this like anxiety attack and this breakdown like before the show, and I shared that with everybody. I wasn't quite sure like what was actually going on with me and what was wrong, right? But I decided to share it with people, you know, just have this real moment, this vulnerable moment. But you know, earlier this year I actually started seeing a therapist, something that I haven't actually shared with people. So, you know, if you've made it this far, and if you're tuned in and you've been rocking with me and supporting me, thank you. It's something that I want to share with you guys now. You know, I've been seeing a therapist this year, since earlier this year, and it's something that has helped me out tremendously, you know, in my growth as a person, as a man, and trying to become better and just learn more about myself and, you know, heal some things that maybe I didn't address or things that I've just kind of buried, and just to I just wanted to try to overcome some things and get past some things, just address some things, bring some things to the surface that I hadn't really ever talked about, and just try to move past it and become better. And so I think I was going into this show just like the most calm and relaxed that I'd ever been. And my therapist's been a huge help for me. I met with her on Wednesday. That was our last session, you know, before the Olympia. And, you know, it was really good. It was good. You know, it was really good for my mental. You know, I've been working on these grounding techniques to just help me to just be in the moment, to just be present, to be able to hear, smell, taste, feel, you know, just have all my senses working properly, and to just be in this calm state. And so I work on this, you know, right before I step on stage, and it just helps me out to just feel so relaxed and so, you know, just, it kind of just slows everything down for me, you know, before I go out. But yeah, man, you know, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And, you know, I also want to say that I suppose I say this and share this because for me, that was a terrifying thing to do. It was something that was really hard for me to do. And I kind of had this like thing of like, you know, I can't do that. I'm not doing that. Like, you know, the idea and thought of talking to a random stranger and opening up and telling them things. It was like, nah, I can't do it. But I did it, and it's not bad. You know, I want to say, guys, girls, you know, whoever, it's okay to get help. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to talk to people. You know, it's a lot better than keeping things in and sitting there and suffering by yourself than being alone in your thoughts, because that could be a dangerous thing. And you know, I had a lot of moments where I was sitting alone in a really dark place, and yeah, hey, I'm here for you. You know, if you guys ever want to talk to me, you know, you can reach out to me. I'm here for you. So if you guys want help with anything or any advice, let me know. But yeah, enough of that. Right now, man, you know, I'm happy to be here, and this was a great experience. So, you know, we're gonna go and get some food in this now. You know, I want to take everyone here with me to go eat, just to celebrate, get some good food in, And I appreciate all of you guys. I truly appreciate you. Everybody that showed me love, send me messages and stuff. I see everything. I take in everything. Fully aware of it. I see it all, and I really do appreciate you guys. It absolutely means a lot to me. And we're gonna keep on working. We're gonna keep on showing up. We're gonna keep working. We're gonna keep doing the thing, and we're gonna win the Olympia one day. We're gonna be the best in the world. We will. I'm fully confident in that now, and that's the goal. We're gonna win the Olympia, and so that journey is about to start as we prepare to do that. But we're gonna get this food in, and let's see what we got on the menu for today. We are here at Hash House A Go Go. Looks like a popping spot out here, man. There's a wait to get in, of course. Cars everywhere. A dope brunch spot that I found on Google. So hopefully the food is great. We about to see. It's got good reviews. Always check out the reviews, man. I'm ready. Y'all get to just sit and watch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding here. Here we are, man. The post-show meal. We got this very large eggs Benedict with a bunch of good stuff on it, man. Biscuit, egg, turkey patties. We got chicken and waffles over here. We got waffles over here, and we got some good stuff right here. We're about to eat good, man. It's been a really good week, and this is the celebration. This is the end of it right here, and we're gonna enjoy this one. So thank you guys for tuning in, man. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Leave a comment, tell me what you think, and we're gonna bring you guys more content.